Do pay particular attention to the text and illustrations on your slides. I've seen so many talks where people have much too much text on the slide, and the worst thing then is there's a tendency for people to read the slide verbatim, which is really stultifying for the presentation. As far as diagrams are concerned, if there's one cardinal rule, it's that you should have the minimum number of diagrams on the slide, and all your diagrams should be absolutely essential. Well, I've seen people, I think, rather lazily take multi-panel diagrams from their papers, put them on the slide, and only refer to one part. Please take out the part that's relevant and only use that. So your audience really needs to know why you did the work. What's the question you're asking? Above all, please don't assume that members of the audience will have read all, or indeed any, of your publications. I find it really frustrating when someone says, well, this is all published, so I'll rush through it. It's important to rehearse your talk for length. I think nothing irritates an audience more than a speaker who goes on for too long, particularly as there's a maximum amount of information that anybody will take away from your talk. And also, don't compensate by speaking too quickly. This just makes it harder for your audience to follow. I think the cardinal rule here is for you to practice your talk, not by yourself, but in front of an audience who can give you critical feedback. You want your audience to concentrate on what you're saying, so make it easy for them. Tell them a story, don't mumble, and above all, avoid use of jargon, because that just makes your audience feel like outsiders. I think it really is important to practice your talk in the lecture theatre you're giving it in. So I've seen various problems occur if people don't do that. The first is, if you're using your own laptop, you may find it's not compatible with the projector, or at least with the settings on the projector in the theatre. If you're using a talk on the computer that's actually in the theatre, then I've seen problems if people use a Mac, where sometimes everything is not compatible. And finally, perhaps the worst problem is if you use videos. Videos will sometimes play on your own laptop, but not on those in the theatre, so do please check these out in advance.